So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 14 of the Master League. Now, today's episode is slightly different, folks. It's shorter, it's more condensed. We've got two matches on show, so we're going to be taking on Aston Villa and Shakhtar Donetsk. So I'm trying this out, okay? I did this the other night. I sat down at nighttime, and I did this off camera. And now I'm doing the recording over the top of it, or the audio. So let me know if you guys prefer this. I've tried to condense this as much as possible to keep you guys more engaged with it. We're going to go back to showing you guys as well the lineups, the teams that I'm using. We went for this lineup against Villa because this was the team that looked the most tantalizing. So the 3-5-2 with Bowen, Antonio up top, Masuaku on the left, Fredericks on the right with Rice, Souček in there as well. And as you can see from the table, they're lying in 7th place. So that's what we're playing on. I've put it to 12-minute matches, all right? I want you guys to let me know if you prefer this kind of action. Anyway, we're going to dive right into the match here as we're taking on Aston Villa in the Premier League. Now, the next match is the big one because we're back in the Europa League and it's not in our hands, folks. So anything could happen. But right now, it's time to focus on the game in hand. That's right, Stevie G's Aston Villa coming to the London Stadium. So we kick off into the 6th minute. It's Declan Rice regain possession and look to find Mr. Lanzini. Masuaku back in the side today with his pace and his power. What can he do as Antonio has a chance earlier on? It does come back to Bowen. A couple of players falling all over the shop. Back towards Lanzini once more. Tried to be a little bit too cute, but Declan Rice does pick up the loose pass. There's an effort, but a comfortable save there by Mr. Martinez. 20 minutes played now. Declan Rice looking to find Mr. Lanzini. Now Fredericks also back in the lineup, also with an exceptional amount of pace, as he does find Bowen. Nice bit of feet, and have a look at this. Cut inside, looking to drive on the old left foot, and he hit the upright. So close to giving West Ham and the Hammers the lead, but the pressure continued as Lanzini found Fredericks. Ball over the top. Mings tried to win the header, and it was a good save by the keeper to just about deny West Ham. As Aston Villa just on the back foot here. Declan Rice once again looking for a beautiful switch to find Masuaku. He delivers one in. And finally, easy pickings for Martinez. Now there was a corner, a chance for Diop, who nods it on. Souček's there. Once again, Martinez, right place, right time. 35 minutes played now. Pushing forward a little bit more. But the pressure continued from the Hammers. With Lanzini finding Souček, in to find Antonio. Bowen flicked on. Fredericks, lovely football, but the finish just lacked that little bit of conviction. Martinez, we've been saying his name non-stop so far. He's certainly been the busiest player on the field. As now Konza looks for Watkins, but you feel like Aston Villa have got to find the feet of Ollie Watkins as opposed to playing those long balls through the middle. As Bendia now starts again with Sanson. As Declan Rice is backing away. Bendia once more. Here is Cash. Biding his time. Lovely little fake there. Skip round the other way. Fredericks does manage to clear it. McGinn with a chance. And McGinn missed the target. So then we move now into the second half. As Aston Villa looking to switch things up a little bit. And actually try and get a little bit of possession. It was very much a one-sided first half by Aston Villa. Not Aston Villa, West Ham actually. But Douglas Luiz does win it back. Here is Watkins now. Bendia. Ogbonna just backing away from him. Lovely little ball up the line. McGinn with a chance. Ogbonna got a foot in, but it does come back to Watkins. And there's your opening goal. Against the run of play as well. Ollie Watkins there for the tap-in. Little bit unfortunate there by Ogbonna. As you have a look at the replay, you'll see it came off his legs, which probably is the smart place to come off something, as this is football. But as you can see here, came off the left foot, back inside, and then Ollie Watkins was never going to miss from literally 6 yards. And some changes were made as Yarmolenko came on and Pablo Fornals. As there is a look at your possession. 54 for West Ham, but still trailing. with 13 minutes to play. It was Pablo Fornals who's just come on with a little bit of twinkle toe magic here. 1, 2, 3. Skipping past the challenges. Now, I will tell you this much. We are using harder free kicks. All right, we finally got Ibra to send me over. I didn't finally, because I actually asked him the other day and he whipped it over to me straight away. So the free kicks now are meant to be harder. Are they? We're about to find out, because it was Lanzini. And guess what he does? Misses the target. Yep, it wasn't going to happen that time. Just couldn't quite keep it down. Mr. David Moyes with a thumbs up for the attempt, but just unable to get the accuracy completely spot on. Now we move into the final 10 minutes here at the London Stadium. Aston Villa still leading narrowly by 1-0. Here is Watkins with a half an attempt, really, nothing more. But Areola can dish this one out quickly. And Declan Rice can get the ball moving here, as he's played a very loose pass, though, unlike him, giving it away. It was a good challenge to win it back, but it fall back towards Villa. But then Ogbonna sticking a foot in. Antonio saying, I want it to the feet, but Ogbonna does find Souček. Then Antonio, Lanzini, much better football. Chance for Lanzini, stinging the palms of Martinez, but just not enough. Now we move into the 90th minute. Will this be the final chance by Diop? Just couldn't keep it down. And honestly, it's been a very one-sided matchup. West Ham have had plenty of chances, but it was one of those days where the ball just wouldn't end up in the back of the net. But there's still time, as McGinn now takes the free kick. Gets it back once more. Lanzini closing him down. Buendia, Declan Rice does get there. Has West Ham maybe got one final throw of the dice? It's a lovely overlapping run here by Pablo Fornals, as Ashley Young comes across, not quite as quick as he used to be. Fornals lays it square. There's the chance, but it just wouldn't happen. And Ashley Young clears it away. And ladies and gentlemen, it has finished West Ham 0, Aston Villa 1. And David Moyes will not be happy with that result at all, especially at home. But when you have a look at the shot count and how many chances there were in this match, which we will have a look at right now. There it is, 8 attempts to 3. We are playing with 12-minute matches, so yes, there is going to be less chances available, but still, should have got something from this game. It didn't happen. And your man of the match was Ollie Watkins. So there we have it. So the other results, Burnley 0, Everton 0, Southampton losing to Arsenal, Brighton 0, Tottenham 1, and Manchester City losing to Leeds by 2-0. What a result there. Brentford 2, Watford 2, Leicester winning by 1-0, Man United beating Newcastle. Chelsea continue to struggle there with a defeat, but it does mean now that West Ham do push down into 8th place. It's Liverpool, Man United and Tottenham, your top 3. Now we're going to move forward to the big match, folks. Shakhtar Donetsk. Now this, well, what can we say? It's not in our hands, pretty much. We'll have a look at the group in just a second and what has to happen for us to be able to qualify for the knockout stages. But this is the lineup we are going for. 3-5-2 as always. Noble will be the captain. We needed that team spirit to be a little bit more sexy, as you like. So we are going to give Noble the captaincy. Benrahma up there today with Antonio and Sufau on the right-hand side. So there is a look at the table. We need Pacos Ferreira to beat Anderlecht, and we have to beat Shakhtar Donetsk. Not going to be easy, but it's time to see what happened as we do head to Ukraine for the final tantalizing match of the Europa League. The last time these two met, I think it was Shakhtar Donetsk that did come out on top. They've been a very dominant force in this group and are currently lying first. So for them, it doesn't matter what happens. They've already qualified and advanced into the knockout stages, but they could finish first or second, depending on what happens in the other match. Anyway, we get things kicking off underway as Shakhtar Donetsk look to start out on the front foot here with TTB with a chance to whip it down the old left-hand side, but Declan Rice does exceptionally well now. As a chance for Mark Noble. A bit of a shaky touch by him, and Vlasic couldn't get there. As Alan Patrick plays it through the middle. Well, I'm not quite sure what happened there. Vlasic completely missed the chance, and the strike deflected. And that will be the first corner of the game now, as Alan Patrick comes across to take it. Cleared away by Diop. Matvienko with a lovely turn, and the deflection off Safal was very, very fortunate, as that goes out for the throw. And a really good start here by the home side. Solomon back to Antonio. Tete! Oh, close, but no cigar. I don't think that's how you say his name, but we're going to call him the Tete, because it just sounds absolutely beautiful. Moving on to the 12th minute now. A short free kick by Declan Rice to find Ben Rama, as he looks for Mr. Lanzini. He's always a threat when he gets the ball. Starts again, back towards Declan Rice. Decent effort, stinging the arms of Pyatov, but nothing more, as Pyatov smacked it straight into Vlasic. So West Ham regain possession here. Safal up the line to find Ben Rama. Here is Rice. Mark Noble, overlapped by Lanzini. Antonio, it's better football this by the Hammers. Antonio's got a lot of strength, a lot of power. But Stepanenko, who's on a yellow card by the way, had to make that challenge 100%, and he certainly did. But Shakhtar Donetsk lose possession. Comes back towards Vlasic, and I don't know how far away that was, but it certainly was close. 19 minutes played, still goalless here in Ukraine. Elsewhere, Anderlecht and Pacos Ferreira. That's the match that West Ham want to go in the favour of Pacos Ferreira, but they have to score first. As Safal delivers it in, Declan Rice with a free header, and that's not a good finish for his standards there. All the time in the world here, just couldn't quite redirect it goalwards. It's a lovely ball in. Declan Rice will be extremely disappointed with that finish. 27 minutes played. Nice little header there as Titi comes forward. Solomon, half a chance, nothing more. Worth a highlight, but not really. So we move forward now into the 34th minute as Kurt Zuma, yes, we all know about the cat incident, and David Moyes still opting to play him as much as he probably shouldn't after the videos that were leaked. Disturbing stuff, but he is in the side, and that's all that matters. Here is Solomon. Back to Ismaili. Solomon once again floats it high. It's a bit of a looper, but Zuma does win it. Antonio with a free chance. A good save by the goalie, and cleared away by Dawson. Takes no gambles. Ismaili takes the quick throw though. Back to Patrick. Antonio. Well, he's run straight into Declan Rice, and with 7 minutes to play till the break, this is the time that you want to score. Antonio holds it up well, does find Ben Rama. Back inside, Antonio. Back towards Lanzini with a chance, and a great deflecting block by the defender. And then the quick throw as well, as Vlasic looks to start again. Here is Lanzini. Stepanenko comes across, completely misses it, and the referee says penalty. No other decisions needed. You don't need VAR for that one. Now Stepanenko's being booked, but the referee decided to keep the cards in the pocket. And yeah, nothing given. Here it is. Takes it away from him. There's no doubt it is a penalty. Clips the right foot. Stepanenko says, what you're looking at, and the referee says, I'm looking exactly at what it is. It's a penalty. It's a chance. It's Mark Noble. Can he do the business? Boom, he can. 2 goals from the spot this season for Mark Noble, taking him away from Vlasic, and that is the goal that West Ham were looking for. Now, elsewhere, Anderlecht and Pacos Ferreira still goalless. So right now, as it stands, West Ham do have enough to put them through. But there's still a long time to go, folks. We still have the whole of the second half. 4 minutes to play of this half. Shakhtar Donetsk, they're not really fast, but they would, of course, like to finish top of the group. Here is Solomon. Back to Tete. Antonio. Nice feet. Tete once again. Great play by him. Can they finish? They can! And what a way to switch off. If you're a West Ham fan, you're not happy about that in the slightest. Absolutely shocking defensively, especially when you just scored. Switch on. They haven't. And it's a deadly goal. Shakhtar Donetsk. Look at the feet. Look at the football. Lovely feet there. Turn and hits it. Call as you like. So we now move into the second half, which was a relatively eventful first half. But West Ham have to get back on the score sheet. They need a goal because currently, folks, Anderlecht are leading by a goal to nil against PES Ferreira. It has all turned around as the referee plays on, and Safau whips in a wonderful pass, but Antonio just couldn't read it. But yeah, right now, PES Ferreira are trailing to Anderlecht. So as it stands, Shakhtar Donetsk will be advancing with Anderlecht. Here is Safau. How's the ball? It's a beautiful pass, and Antonio, I don't know how he's missed that. Anyway, we're going to move forward now to the 89th minute because there really wasn't a whole lot happening in this second half. West Ham tried to press as much as they possibly could, but Shakhtar Donetsk keeping the door firmly shut. Pretty much an uneventful second half here. We are into the final 2 minutes, and Anderlecht are still leading, but now they're leading by 2 goals to nil. So it looks like it's going to be all too much for West Ham. Here is Souček. Of course, they don't know the result elsewhere. They'll still keep fighting as Yarmolenko has a chance, can't break through, and the referee blows for full time. And that is the end of the Europa League dream. So no FA Cup, no Europa League. There is only the Premier League for West Ham to focus on now. And it's rather disappointing. There's the shot count, 6-5. I think that was the exact same shot count as the first half, so didn't really want to bore you with a very, very stale second half. Man of the match was Junior Moraes with a goal and a good finish. There's the other results for you. There's the confirmation. Anderlecht did win by 2 goals to nil. Elsewhere, Livingston drawing there, PSV losing as well. So that's the confirmation. Anderlecht actually finishing top. So West Ham did do them a favour. Shakhtar Donetsk in second place. Yeah, disappointment, folks, all across the board. We are going to have a look at the other groups real quick. There it is. Wolfsburg and Tottenham advancing in Group G. You had Villarreal and PSV in Group H. Trabzonspor and Real Sociedad. Everton and Malbo advancing. Atalanta and Braga. Lyon dominating there with Spartak Moscow. Leipzig and Antwerp. Galatasaray and Feyenoord on the same points. Look at that for a group. Rubin Kazan and Napoli and Rennes all on the same points. Marseille, Celta de Vigo, Lazio, and Soke. And there we go. Job done. So there we have it, folks. I want you guys to let me know what you make of this video. Did you guys prefer it? Shorter highlights, more to the point. And honestly, folks, I did kind of enjoy just sitting down at night playing and not having to necessarily worry about playing and concentrating and commentating at the same time. I know the matches aren't going to be as long, but no one's watching these as much. So honestly, folks, it is what it is. But if you guys prefer this format, we will continue because I have done the Norwich and the Liverpool game. Those have been recorded and are ready to roll. So we'll get those out ASAP. But let me know what you guys make of this. The David Moyes interviews, I'm going to try and bring them back, but I want to get this going first. So, yes, let me know your thoughts below. We'll return shortly, but until next time, take care.